Hello, future chemists. Welcome to an exciting journey into the world of aldehydes and ketones. Today, we are diving deep into oxidation, a fundamental reaction that transforms these compounds. We'll start with the basics, then gradually explore complex mechanisms and advanced applications, preparing you for the challenges of G Advanced. Get ready for a four-level adventure: easy, medium, hard, and hardest. Let's kick things off with the easy level. We'll understand what oxidation means for aldehydes and ketones and how they differ. Oxidation in organic chemistry generally means gaining oxygen, losing hydrogen, or increasing carbon's oxidation state. For aldehydes and ketones, this usually involves adding an oxygen or breaking a carbon-carbon bond. A key difference lies between aldehydes and ketones. Aldehydes, with their CH bond on the carbonyl carbon, are very easily oxidized to carboxylic acids, retaining the same number of carbons. Ketones, however, lack this CH bond, making them resistant to mild oxidation. They only react under vigorous conditions, typically leading to carbon-carbon bond cleavage and forming shorter carboxylic acids. Because aldehydes are so easily oxidized, we use mild oxidizing agents to detect them. Tollens reagent, an ammoniacal silver nitrate solution, oxidize aldehydes to carboxylate ions while reducing silver ions to metallic silver, creating a beautiful silver mirror. Fehling's solution, a copper tartrate complex, similarly oxidize aldehydes, reducing blue Cu2+ ions to a red precipitate of cuprous oxide. For example, ethanol, an aldehyde, reacts with Tollens reagent to form ammonium acetate and a silver mirror. These reactions are crucial for distinguishing aldehydes from ketones. Now, test your understanding with these easy practice questions. Think about which compounds react with mild oxidizers and why ketones behave differently. Pause the video, try to answer them, and then check your solutions. Ready to go a bit deeper? Let's explore the medium level, where we'll uncover more specific reagents and rules for oxidation. At the medium level, we delve into specific reagents. Tollens and Fehling's, along with Benedict's solution, are classic tests for aldehydes. Remember, Tollens gives a silver mirror, while Fehling's and Benedict's produce a red precipitate of cuprous oxide. These tests are highly specific for aldehydes, with Fehling's and Benedict's being particularly good for aliphatic aldehydes. Ketones, as we learned, are more stubborn. They require strong oxidizing agents like hot concentrated potassium permanganate or dichromate, which cause carbon-carbon bond cleavage. This often leads to a mixture of smaller carboxylic acids, following a principle known as Popoff's rule, where the carbonyl group tends to stay with the smaller alkyl fragment. Popoff's rule helps us predict products for unsymmetrical ketones under vigorous oxidation, stating that C-to-C bond cleavage preferentially leaves the carbonyl with the smaller alkyl group. Strong oxidizing agents like hot KMNO4 or K2Cr2O7 in sulfuric acid will oxidize both aldehydes to carboxylic acids and ketones, leading to C-to-C bond cleavage. Even Jones reagent, CrO3 in sulfuric acid, a powerful oxidizer, can cause C-to-C bond cleavage in ketones under harsh conditions. Understanding the mechanism of Tollens test reveals that the aldehyde first hydrates to a gemdiol, which is then oxidized, demonstrating the crucial role of the CH bond. For example, when butanone, an unsymmetrical ketone, is vigorously oxidized, it can cleave on either side of the carbonyl, potentially yielding a mixture of ethanoic acid and propanoic acid, or even further degraded products. This highlights the non-selective nature of strong oxidation for ketones. The key takeaway is the stark contrast in reactivity. Aldehydes are readily oxidized by mild agents, while ketones demand vigorous conditions, often resulting in fragmentation. This distinction is fundamental for identifying and synthesizing organic compounds. Time to apply what you've learned. These medium-level questions challenge you to predict products, explain observations, and differentiate between compounds. Give them a try and solidify your understanding of these crucial oxidation reactions. Alright, let's step up to the hard level. Here, we'll dive into more complex reactions, mechanisms, and selective oxidations. At the hard level, we look beyond simple tests to more selective oxidation methods. For aldehydes, reagents like Jones reagent, CrO3H2SO4, quickly convert them to carboxylic acids. PCC and PDC are generally milder, used more for alcohols. A major advancement for ketones is the Baeyer-Villiger oxidation, where ketones are transformed into esters or lactones from cyclic ketones using peroxy acids. This reaction is unique because it involves the migration of an alkyl or aryl group from the carbonyl carbon to an oxygen atom of the peroxy acid. The migratory aptitude follows a specific order. Tertiary alkyl is better than secondary, which is comparable to aryl, and then primary alkyl, with methyl being the least migratory. This selectivity is key in synthesizing complex molecules. Another critical reaction is the haloform reaction, specific for methyl ketones, compounds with a CH3 co-group. This involves treatment with a halogen, like iodine, and a base. The methyl group is fully halogenated, followed by nucleophilic attack and cleavage, yielding a carboxylic acid salt and a haloform, like iodoform, a yellow precipitate with iodine. This is an excellent diagnostic test. This table summarizes the different reagents and their selectivity, helping you distinguish between mild, strong, and specific oxidation pathways. Pay close attention to how each reagent affects aldehydes versus ketones and the specific products formed. Understanding the mechanisms behind these reactions is crucial. For Baeyer-Villiger, the peroxy acid adds to the carbonyl, forming a tetrahedral intermediate, followed by a concerted migration of a group to the oxygen and expulsion of a carboxylate. The migratory aptitude dictates the regioselectivity. For the haloform reaction, multiple alpha halogenations occur, making the carbonyl carbon more electrophilic, leading to hydroxide attack and subsequent cleavage. These detailed mechanisms highlight the interplay of nucleophilicity, electrophilicity, and steric electronic effects, which are fundamental to predicting reaction outcomes in advanced organic chemistry. Now, challenge yourself with these hard-level questions. They require you to apply your knowledge of mechanisms, migratory aptitudes, and reagent selectivity. Think critically, draw out the steps, and predict the products. These are typical advanced style problems. Welcome to the hardest level. Here, we'll explore the cutting edge of oxidation chemistry, delving into advanced mechanisms, stereochemistry, and industrial relevance. At the hardest level, we are looking at even more intricate aspects. The Baeyer-Villiger oxidation mechanism, for instance, involves a Crigi intermediate and a concerted rearrangement. Crucially, if the migrating group is chiral, its configuration is retained, a vital point for stereoselective synthesis. Regioselectivity, especially for unsymmetrical ketones, is governed by migratory aptitude, with electron-donating groups enhancing an aryl group's migration. Lewis acid catalysts can also accelerate this reaction. Another powerful reagent is selenium dioxide, SiO2, which selectively oxidizes allylic and benzylic positions, or alpha positions of ketones, to form diketones or hydroxyketones. This offers a precise way to introduce oxygen at specific sites. Let's also consider Oppenauer oxidation, a highly selective method for converting secondary alcohols to ketones. It's the reverse of the Meerwein-Pondorf-Verley reduction. This reaction uses an aluminum alkoxide catalyst and a sacrificial ketone as a hydride acceptor, avoiding harsh acidic conditions and overoxidation. The mechanism involves a six-membered cyclic transition state. These advanced oxidations are not just academic, they have immense industrial significance. For example, the oxidation of cyclohexanone to adipic acid is a cornerstone of nylon 6,6 production. Similarly, Bayer-Villiger-related reactions are critical in synthesizing pharmaceuticals, flavors, and fragrances, requiring precise control over product formation. Understanding the nuances of these reactions is paramount. For example, the stereochemical outcome of Bayer-Villiger on chiral ketones is often preserved, which is invaluable for retaining optical activity in target molecules. The regioselectivity of SCO2, targeting specific carbons, makes it a unique tool in a synthetic chemist's arsenal. When designing multi-step synthesis, the choice of an oxidizing agent becomes critical, whether it's a mild, selective one like Opinor for alcohols, or a powerful, bond-cleaving one like hot KMNO4 for ketones. The efficiency, selectivity, and environmental impact of these processes are continuously being refined in the pursuit of green chemistry, aiming for atom economy and reduced waste. The legacy of these oxidation reactions extends far beyond the lab bench. They are foundational to modern chemical industries, enabling the large-scale production of polymers, pharmaceuticals, and specialty chemicals. The continuous research into new catalysts and greener methodologies reflects a commitment to sustainable chemistry. From the simple silver mirror test to complex Bayer-Villiger rearrangements, the oxidation of aldehydes and ketones represents a cornerstone of organic synthesis, continually evolving to meet new challenges in material science, medicine, and beyond. Mastering these concepts provides a powerful toolkit for any aspiring chemist, especially for competitive exams like JEE Advanced. These first 5 hardest level questions will truly test your comprehensive understanding. You'll need to apply mechanistic knowledge, predict stereochemical outcomes, and design complex synthetic routes. Take your time, think deeply, and challenge yourself to solve these problems. Here are the remaining 5 hardest level questions. These problems push you further, requiring you to compare mechanisms, justify reagent choices, and solve multi-step synthesis puzzles. Approach them systematically, connecting different concepts you've learned. Good luck! And that wraps up our deep dive into the oxidation of aldehydes and ketones. From basic definitions to advanced mechanisms and industrial applications, we've covered a vast and crucial topic for JEE Advanced. Remember, consistent practice is key to mastering these concepts. For more such engaging and in-depth educational content, visit synapse.omaps.in. Don't forget to like this video, share it with your friends, and subscribe to our channel for regular updates. Keep learning, keep exploring, and keep aiming for excellence. See you in the next session.